Jonathan Pearce was at Stamford Bridge.
Gus Hiddink, back as interim manager, says he's delighted to renew his special relationship with the Chelsea fans, who clearly don't want to forget the special one. Home supporters have talked of a toxic air here. Captain John Terry has denied player power had any part in Mourinho's downfall. Steve Holland and Eddie Newton, in charge of the team today, will remain as assistant managers under Hiddink. They make two changes. Pedro replaces Hazard, who's injured. Fabregas won't be a popular replacement for Ramirez. The Spaniard has borne the brunt of the Bridge boo boys this season. His name and that of Diego Costa were booed when the teams were read out. Younes Kabul has recovered from sickness to return for Sunderland, and with Seb Coates also overcoming a midweek bug, they can play the same back five so effective in winning at Palace last month. The Chelsea fans at kick-off are singing the name Jose Mourinho. Didier Drogba. Had he been here this season, would the trouble behind the scenes have occurred? The fans at Stamford Bridge stand up for the special one. That is the chant. He will forever be in their hearts. The message is clear. They are unhappy at this week's decision. Terry goes to the near post. Ivanovic, 1-0! Well, that'll stop them thinking about the special one. It was a special header. Ivanovic's name, when it was read out pre-match, was booed. Now they're cheering him to the rafters. Coates is beaten far too easily there in the air by Ivanovic. Good leap, but the Sunderland defender was poor. I wonder if he's really well, but Ivanovic puts Chelsea ahead. Sunderland, 31 goals conceded now this season. They've only won 3, and they are in desperate peril. Ivanovic into the box, ricochets away, and put away by Pedro. Chelsea are 2-0 up against Sunderland in 12 minutes. Sam Allardyce feared a reaction from the Chelsea players and fans, and they have given Gus Hiddink, the new interim manager, just what he wanted to see. And they're playing good football they've been capable of all season, and they haven't performed. They are today. Slice of luck about it. There's the ricochet of Coates, but Pedro first to react. Coates again at fault there. Still the fans are singing the name Jose Mourinho. The feeling here that Sunderland are bit part players in a soap opera. And throughout it all, Sam Allardyce has a job to do. Oscar is available. One more pass would send it out to Aspilicueta on the left. Goes narrow though, clever work by Willian to open up that gap. Oscar all the way through and denied by Pantilimon. And Chelsea are quite literally walking through Sunderland's defence. Matic, lovely, well done. Fabregas, really good football by Chelsea. Here's Willian. Pedro. Back to Fabregas, and again Pedro, chip to the far post, look at the Costa! It would have been a beauty. It would have been a very fine team goal. They're playing with a sense of freedom and relief, as if a huge weight has been lifted from their shoulders. Ponderous now, Sunderland. Once they'd lost the momentum, they lost any idea of how to break Chelsea down, and here's now Pedro on the counter, feeds Willian. Touch was a little bit heavy, still in there, went down quite early and wins the penalty. Seemed to me to be going down as the goalkeeper made the challenge. A yellow card for Pantilimon. Oh, there's a nudge. Now there was the nudge from the goalkeeper's arm up and over and into the midriff. Oscar with the penalty. That's 3. And it is the perfect way for Chelsea to bounce back after this week's events. Sunderland had started the second half brightly, but within 5 minutes of the resumption they are out of the game. The fans aren't singing his name though. They've been singing one name throughout. Barini goes down, that's a free kick. And if they're booing and cheering at 3-0, what on earth would the mood be like here if Sunderland get back into the game? John Johnson floats it in, around the corner was Cabal, it's in! They have one back. Barini on as a substitute. Sunderland have provided a response. His first goal since he returned to the club. Well-rehearsed routine. Keeper couldn't keep it out. Barini bundled it in. Off his knee. Doesn't matter how they go in. 3-1. Last time Chelsea have scored 3 in the league since they won up at West Bromwich Albion in a curious game back in August. The ball high through the middle. Comes down here towards Stefan. Oh, that's a big chance. And for a man with 243 career goals and so much composure normally in that position, he lacked any. Diego Costa saw the run of Pedro, didn't release his Willian. Oh, good ball. Oscar went to tee it up, gets a shot away, ripples the side netting. Much more like the Chelsea of old. Oscar gliding into space, bent the ball, but not quite enough. Willian, Pedro's in a good position wide. Terry's up in support. Here is Pedro, pokes it over. Good build-up. His touch was far too heavy, so he's always stretching to get the shot away. Pedro nearly came out of it with the ball. So the Mourinho after-show party ends with celebrations, if muted. And the man with the most satisfied smile tonight will be Jose Mourinho.